A short update on the energies. October 11, 2014. As the quickening continues, you will all at some time or another begin to lose your footing, and we do mean that in the very best sense. You see, what we are referring to is your old way of maintaining focus and balance by striving to keep the old coordinates in equilibrium, and now, you will all need to be cast off from that old foundation in one way or the other, in order for you to be able to complete the trajectory that you started upon in earlier times. You see, what was begun was started with the presumption that as you continue to evolve, your grounding would follow you a fair bit of the way, but then, what was old needed to be forsaken in order for you to be able to stride freely onto the projected path that lies ahead. And so, you now stand at a juncture where so much will feel as if it is crumbling around you, and even if this may sound ominous and overly dramatic to some, we think you will all find that this huge shift may not be as cataclysmic that you perhaps envisage. You see, what we are referring to is your energetic anchorage, the one that has held you in good stead while you were so busy rearranging the more superficial structures, if you will. And so, it has not only enabled you to initiate this deep and transformative process of change, it has also given you the support you needed to stay the course. But now, the time has come to cast off from that old anchorage and set sail for your new berth, the place that will serve your needs and that will also help you to be able to finalize this process of not just your individual transformation, but also the one of your entire planet. And so, know that whatever takes place in the time ahead, and no matter how much unsteadiness, unease, and indeed at times even upheaval you may sense in your surroundings, know that it is all simply signals of you pulling up your anchors and of the wind filling your sails and setting you on a steady course towards tomorrow. We know that our choice of words may seem to be rather flowery and perhaps even silly to some, but we also think you will all take in the gist of this message no matter what form we present it in. For you will all know in the very center of your being that you have now set off on a very new leg of your journey, one that will enable you all to set up a speed that up until now was impossible. For the anchors you hoist will come out so easily of the ground that they have held a steady grip on for eons, for you have prepared yourselves in the very best way for this new phase of this huge endeavor, by making sure that nothing will jam up the proceedings and hold you up as you prepare to cast off and commence your onward journey. And remember, we are not necessarily talking about a translocation in a geographical sense, for this is not about taking off and leaving everything and everyone you know behind you and set off for other shores. No, this is simply an energetic journey, one that will set you racing away from the old demarcations and out into the wide open sea of potential that awaits you all, there for you to finally frolic freely upon the welcoming waters. And you will find yourself speeding ahead by aid of the friendly and powerful winds filling up your unfurled sails, pushing you all ever closer to that welcoming new anchorage ahead, the anchorage that you yourself have so carefully chosen for its location and its abundance of resources, ready to fill your every need. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com